Now, your exclusive 7-storm team forecast.
And a good snowy Saturday evening to you. Check out this look on the Sleep Tight Skycam. This is looking from our station here on South 36th Street, right here on South 36th Street in Quincy. You can see the snow has begun, and it's starting to stick out there on the roadways as well, where it's coming down at a pretty good rate as well. And here's a check of the weather headlines. The snow will continue overnight. Windy conditions will prevail out there as well, and that will lead to some blowing and drifting of some snow. And as we get a very cold Arctic push of air, I mean, this is just frigid stuff we're talking about. We are going to see wind chills as we head through the overnight. Tomorrow night, falling down well below zero, well below several, 30 degrees below zero in some instances. So it's going to be very, very chilly out there, and we'll talk about all that here in a moment. But right now, here's a look at the weather alerts from the National Weather Service. This darker color is that wind chill warning we've been talking about on Facebook today. That is where we're talking about temperatures, wind chill values with those cold temperatures below zero. They're going to be falling to close to 35 below zero in some instances. We are also under a winter weather advisory until tomorrow afternoon, and this pink shaded area is for the heavier snow. That's the winter storm warning out towards our east and southeast. Here's the snow right now on the satellite radar loop. You can see it extends from the panhandle of Oklahoma back up here through Missouri, now getting hit in Kansas City and back through the tri-state region and all the way up towards the Great Lakes region. Zooming in for a closer look of where the snow is falling right now. We've had some snow throughout the afternoon here across portions of the southeast Iowa region and back here through Quincy and Hannibal. Now we're just beginning to see the snow enter our neck of the woods, and this will continue to push towards the south and southeast as we head through the next several hours and overnight hours, and it will be reducing the visibilities out there with the blowing and drifting of the snow. Earlier, we were sitting about 9 miles here in Quincy, and you can see how this has already reduced visibilities quite a lot here in Quincy. 2 miles right now out towards the southeast where the snow has yet to begin. We're sitting at about 7 miles visibility, and where the snow has been falling for several hours, 1 mile or less, and that will be the trend throughout the next several days and through your day on Sunday. Current temperature sitting in the 20s, teens up towards the north, so it is pretty chilly out there, and wind speeds are going to be very, very blustery as we head through the overnight tonight, tomorrow, through the next several days. We're going to be watching these wind speeds sustained 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusts even higher than that, on the verge of maybe 30 miles an hour. Wind chill values region-wide, you can see not too bad here in our neck of the woods, but you can see where the real cold stuff is. That'll be what is coming our way within the next several days and overnights, and we'll be watching these temperatures continue to push towards the south. 18 below is what it feels like right now at the Twin Cities, and that's going to get even chillier. They're talking about wind chills up there of about minus 55 to minus 60 in some instances. We won't get that cold here with our wind chills, but nonetheless, that is the type of air that is headed our way. Forecast in motion. This shows the snow just continuing to pretty much be with us for the rest of the overnight hours before it continues to push off towards the southeast, and the heaviest snow will stay down here towards the southeast around St. Louis. An expected snowfall model. This will show where we're expecting the snow as we head through the next several hours and through the day tomorrow, going with about 4 to 6 inches total here in the tri-state region, and much higher amounts on the verge of maybe a foot of snow down towards the south around St. Louis. So we pretty much dodged the bullet pretty much with the snow. We're still going to pick up, about half a foot, so quite a bit of snow out there. And temperature forecast, this will show how our temperatures will drop like a rock as we head through the day. On your Monday, it's going to be very chilly, not getting above zero. These temperatures are going to stay well below zero as we head through the next several days, and make sure you bundle up definitely as you head out and about. So 7 degrees tonight, snow, 2 to 4 inches overnight, looking for about maybe another 1 to 2 as we head through the day tomorrow. It's going to be very blustery with wind chills 20 to 15 below. 4 to 6 is what we're going with the storm total. And as you check out your Illinois Signal 7-day forecast, watching the snow with us as we head through the day on Sunday, and that will continue as some flurries later in the day Sunday before we watch it begin to taper off. Snow flurries on Monday and cold temperatures, minus 5 degrees, not even getting above zero for a high on Monday. And the cold temperature, Stephen, will stick with us as we head through Tuesday before we do see a light at the end of the tunnel there with some temperatures warming into the 30s by next weekend. But we've got to dodge this cold bullet and the snow first. So that's going to be our...
Looking at that light at the end of the tunnel, it's going to be a long tunnel before we get there.
Oh, yeah, long and a cold tunnel.
Definitely so. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yep.